I reckon I've failed more businesses than I've succeeded at. And you know what? Some of the stories are pretty funny. In fact, I'll have a whole other video on businesses I f***ed up. All right, my favorite topic, businesses I've bombed. There's a few. Let's try to figure out the best way to start these. So ever since I've been a kid, I've been really fascinated by businesses and the process of making money. I'm not like super into being ultra rich or anything. I just really enjoy the process of creating something. It's sort of like my artistic outlet. Some people do yoga, some people paint, some people on toilet doors. I make businesses. So let's talk about the businesses that haven't worked out. So, I'm trying to think, there's been so many. So the first one, I used to be a commercial banker. When I left the bank in 2012, I decided to purchase a tutoring business online. So let's do a whole other thing, which is most of the time, don't bother buying a business. I got a whole thing on why you shouldn't bother buying them unless there's some really compelling reason. So this whole business was literally just, we matched tutors up with people who needed tutoring. There was a database of tutors and a database of people who needed tutoring and a website. So like a fucking idiot, I paid $7,000 for this. It was worth $100, could have built it myself in a weekend. I was young, I was naive, I needed the money. I wanted to strip, I didn't know. So I bought this tutoring business, $7,000, was all running on email. So I had to be on my phone constantly, I had to match people up, and there was no way to stop tutors going straight to students and circumventing me. So after about 9 months of unsuccessfully dragging this business along breaking even, killed it. It was a great idea. Next business I f***ed up, myscoot.com.au. Now this was back when razor scooters were all the rage, once again in about 2012 or 13. I found a supplier online who would sell scooter gear from Brisbane, the city I live in. I also found a website that was already running, selling the scooter gear. I think they wanted like $500 for my scoot, I can't remember. Anyway, $500, bought the whole thing, off we go. No one bought anything. Do you know why? There were 20 people in the database and I had no idea about razor scooters. I can't even ride them. Why would I start a business with something I have absolutely no knowledge of? So basically what ended up happening with my scoot is I had no way to promote it, because this is way back like when Facebook ads first came out. I wasn't in the scooter community. I didn't give a shit about scooters. So I had a crappy website and no way to sell it. So I had to wind that one up. Hot on the heels of myscoot.com.au was Osboards, which was a boutique skateboard business, all e-commerce, all online. Literally followed exactly the same formula as MyScoot, same supplier, same problem, didn't work. Why would I buy a skateboarding business? I'm a nerd. I don't know how to skate, I don't like skating, I'm scared of skate parks, the kids yell at me. Shouldn't have bought it, wound it up. So fast forward a few years, I had a couple of pretty successful businesses, one to do with outsourcing. So I was chatting to my cousin, who is a lawyer, who said, hey, lawyers need to transcribe a lot of information, and our current company's based in Australia and charges us $60 an hour. And I thought, we can probably do that cheaper outsourcing it. So we did the maths and we could actually do it for about $25 an hour. So we kicked that business off. Our main customer was our cousin's law firm. So this business was good. It made money, had good margins, was easy to run. But the problem is, how the fuck do you market transcription to legal secretaries? It was too niche. We didn't have a way to market to them. So we basically just ran it profitably with one customer for like 2 years, and then we just got sick of it and shut it down. But the example here is you can have the profitability, you can have the systems, but if you have no way to market, you can't scale it. So if we look at the lessons from that video about all of the businesses that got up, the key points in them were that something was always missing, and that something was expertise. If you don't have an expertise or a manager in there or hire someone who's in the industry, you'll really struggle to make headway against other people and against yourself.